Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I've been struggling with this game lately. This game has been kicking my butt, and I need something that is like straightforward and easy. I need to get a win under my belt. So, we're gonna play as Blue Baby, which is not that, but I want to, Blue Baby's got a blank post-it, so I want to see what we can get done for him. PM4DES8P. I'm in a weird Isaac spot where, like, I think I'm just making, like, not strategic, but tactical mistakes. Like, I'm just playing poorly, and there's no real cure for that other than playing more, but I don't really have time to like, practice off stream. So we're just going to get through it together. We're just going to muscle through it. I also maybe have just had, like, runs that are, like, subpar, too, which is not helping. Like, I don't think I've had horrible runs, but I don't think I've had great Isaac runs as of late either. So it's like these middling runs where they're mine to lose, and I'm doing it. In other words. So I got the Parasite. The Parasite, unbeknownst to me, but apparently it's an anime reference, which I didn't really realize, but Fifth Alice shared with me on stream recently. So we got to do everything as Blue Baby, so we should try. It would behoove us to go fast. We could try to get the boss rush if we get a good build, and Parasite's a great item. It's not, I think some people overrate it. It's not one of my favorite items necessarily. I think it, despite it giving you like a little extra damage, it sort of knocks enemies around in a weird way, and it has like not a downside, but a small like little asterisk beside it, Like, note, might be harder to hit enemies with your second shot or something like that. Let's just go. Got Curse of the Lost. I'm not messing around trying to figure out where everything is on this floor. Where or what everything is. But, I don't know, like, sometimes you see it in athletes who have done something for a really long time. They get what's called the yips, where they just can't do the most basic tasks that they've done forever. Can't do them very well anymore. And not to say that I'm the Isaac equivalent of an athlete by no means, but I've done well in the game, except for this recent stretch of performance, which has me just a little bit flummoxed, honestly. And it's stupid because it's really only like 4 Isaac runs now that I've performed like very poorly, maybe 4 or 5. It's not really that big of a deal, but it is a little frustrating when you're trying to put together content with the backdrop being like, I'm going to commentate over this nice, easy, relaxing win in Isaac, and then I can't win. It makes me not able to just kind of like yammer on about nonsense like I want to do with you guys, because we end up focusing on the game. And then if you focus on the game and you win, it's good. If you win and you don't focus on the game, that's great. If you focus on the game and you lose, that's like the worst of all worlds, honestly. In my opinion, at least. So I picked up Mr. Boom. I think Mr. Boom is a worthwhile pickup, as opposed to the Poop. The Poop has its place and can help you out occasionally with certain things, but definitely better to have an extra bomb every 2 rooms. Mom's Wig, great item. Parasite sticking up through the wig. Nice little visual effect we got going for us as well. Now, I probably will not use Mr. Boom every 2 rooms, because there's a little bit of too good to use going on, a little bit of laziness and ennui going on. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, little column A, little column boom, We'll see if we can actually get a run that's like decent here. Get my sea legs, get my Isaac sea legs back up under me, And I hope you guys are still entertained in these runs. Maybe you're more entertained. Maybe you're the Schadenfreude type. I've definitely gone through phases in my Isaac watching, my Isaac fandom, where I find myself at times the thing I'm hoping for most is that the person I'm watching dies. Like, sometimes you just feed off of that. And I get it, It's entertaining. It's fun. It makes you feel better about your play and the fact that you sometimes die on your runs. Maybe I'm providing that for you. Maybe I can take some solace in that. We're going to take the Soul Heart so we can take a deal if it's great. And we're going to take Pageant Boy, which kind of sucks. Absolutely, you take the Pact because it's free. And we actually could have taken Book of Belial and then the Pact. So that's a strategic mistake. We should have taken Book of Belial and then the Pact. We still would have had 2 Soul Hearts. I just sort of looked at it and said, I want this DPS. But, you know, I'm fine with sticking with Mr. Boom over Book of Belial. And if we were going to stick with Mr. Boom over... I think I would rather have Book of Belial. So I'm making a disingenuous argument right here. If we were going to stick with Mr. Boom over Book of Belial, we have an extra Soul Heart by just not picking it up and just lack the Bookworm touch. But if I'm being real with myself, I'd rather have Book of Belial right now. So I got to admit to myself that it was indeed a mistake. You know, let's face facts. I'll try to save face and say like, oh, you know, it turns out that was the best decision overall. It wasn't. It wasn't. I fucked up. And that's maturity, you know? Learning to live with your fuck-ups. That's what being a mature adult is all about. Show me someone who doesn't fuck up. I'll say, okay. Like, that person's, you know, pretty cool, fine. Or show me someone... Well, no, here's what I'll say. Show me someone who doesn't fuck up, I'll show you a liar. Show me someone who doesn't who fucks up and owns it. That's an adult. That person is an adult. And I'm not always the best at it myself, but I try to own, you know, mistakes when I can. It's a little bit of a slippery slope or a dangerous thing because sometimes owning your mistakes, you got to be careful how you do that in like a work environment. Like, you want to own your mistakes, but you also want to make sure you're showing that you've fixed them. You don't just want to be like, oh, that's my bad, and then your boss is like, yeah, it is your bad, you're fired. You want to be like, oh, that's my bad. Here's such and such steps I've taken to correct this behavior, make sure it doesn't happen in the future. Or, oh, that's my bad. Here's the way I set us back on the path to success, you know. But it's different in like a relationship, you know. Owning your mistakes in a relationship often just means I messed up. I'm sorry. Sometimes there's also a place for here's how we'll correct this in the future. It depends on what we're talking about. Sometimes the best thing is just to say, nope, I fucked up. That's me. Please forgive me. These are bad, but we'll take this too. We're not on a daily right now, so we can take whatevs. Emperor card is fine. We could Emperor card to make sure we make it to Boss Rush. We also could Emperor card to like steal an item from Boss Rush if we feel like there's no chance we win Boss Rush. Really, I'd just like to get stronger, and those boss items are not really doing it for me so far. Pageant Boy and Magic 8 Ball, you know. Not really a who's who. Or a what's what even of boss items. Got him. See, Mr. Boom, I think maybe tactically a little underrated. And this isn't just me trying to make myself feel better about the misplay. I do think, like, I think people maybe don't use it enough offensively. Like, they're thinking, oh, an extra bomb. I can use this to find so many secret rooms, unlock so many tinted rocks. How about wreck so many fools, huh? You ever think of that? A sacrifice room does not particularly interest me, especially not with this level of HP, and especially not as Blue Baby. I will take a Soul Heart. That makes sense to me. Oh, let's do it. Ask for damage and you shall receive. Twice. That's what I was going to say. Ask for damage and you shall receive twice. So we got to be careful. I think you know. Covered in lies, and that's okay. Because these shots are going to split sometimes. They don't seem to split all the time, which perplexes me. In the sense that I don't understand why they don't split all the time. You know what? Forget that boss trap room. Where is my boss room? Must be this way. Excuse me, troll face bomb. Do we want fishtail? I don't think we want fishtail. We'll take Liberty Cap. Biggest thing on this run now, it's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy, right? And every now and then I kick the living S-word out of me. Biggest danger is ourselves. We're gonna be throwing out these explosions. Sometimes we'll be throwing out explosions followed by perpendicular explosions in a 90-degree fashion, bi-directional. Want to make sure we keep ourselves out of harm's way. Easier said than done, IMO. We're doing an okay job of it so far. This room was scary, but I think we're out of the woods. Fantastic. Let's just go. And now Mr. Boom, of course, now, after singing its praises, has become entirely irrelevant. A second syringe is nice. And I do think you take Gimpy. That's a little weird. I don't love taking ourselves down to 3.5 HP, but I think Gimpy will eventually pay for himself here, especially with our propensity, perhaps, for self-damage. But I had to think about it, because, like, I was like, I don't know, we haven't hit ourselves yet. I had to, like, run a little calculations in my head, thinking, like, will we just end up not hitting ourselves, and then Gimpy becomes a waste? But I think it's more likely that we do hit ourselves eventually, and Gimpy could save the run. So that's what we're going to rely on. Now, I kind of just want to use the Emperor card to get through maybe one of the womb floors. All right, we do not actually want that, unfortunately. Can I not? It's a little tricky, but we managed to make it work. There we go. That'll work. Little Capricorn. I love it. Did we get a worse tier rate out of Capricorn somehow there? I thought my tier delay actually went up. How would that make sense? What kind of weird stat balancing is happening there? Ooh, pay dirt, dude. Hook me up. Can't donate to our donation machine, but what we can do is blow you up. And of course, with Epic Egg now, we're like gangbusters on time. We're gonna make easy time here. Let's do this the smart way. IV bag is not important or consequential in any way. Tons of health. All right. I mean, this is what I wanted, right? I wanted a run to get my confidence back, just like a feel-good, easy run. Doesn't get much easier than a strong Ipecac run, right? Like, it's not going to make me feel better about my Isaac tactical play necessarily, but we're going to get ourselves a dang old win. And I can feel good about that. Let's just blitzkrieg the game. Let's get through this. I deserve vengeance. So saith we all. You know, I got just a little greedy there. I wanted this room to be over faster. Took some damage as a result. Can only blame myself. You know what? I don't even need... I really don't, in this case, need to go to the item room at all. Excuse me. I thought this room was over. Sometimes I say, like, you know, do we need to go to the item room? And sometimes it's just laziness. On this one, it's like, we definitely do not need to go to the item room. We definitely have 70 damage. Literally about nine and a half times the damage that I ended the previous daily run with. That I just recorded right before this. That's why it's fresh in the old brain pan. Yeah, we'll take it. Absolutely. As long as we blow one of you up, that'll increase our deal chance. I did see this Tinto Rocco over here. HP cap is a nice place to be at. It's the rhyme I always say to myself. Excuse me. No, I refuse to believe that I took 2 damage on that room. There's my beautiful boss fight. Do I even need to do orbital damage here? Nah, but I can. So I will sometimes. You unlock something sticky in the depths. Okay. We got the negative here. Come in here real quick. You know, I mean, we'll touch it. We got enough HP to get through this fight, no problem, I think. Come over here. We got the clicker. We got Holy Light. Does that even really work with Ipecac? I think you want the mulligan. Honestly, I'll take the damage to get it. And now I wish we did... Oh, I wish we did... Excuse me? What was that? Why did that just happen? How can I make it happen again? Like, seriously, why did the parasite just glitch the fuck out there? Like, what happened? There's something with the mulligan when I picked it up? I'm very confused. But if we had the, what I was trying to say is if we had the or not the parasite, if we had, fishtail, we'd be getting, twice as many flies, which would be amazing right now. Should have maybe thought, like, I thought about it, and like, you know, maybe we'll figure out a way to make flies, but I didn't think it was going to happen, so I just decided to drop the fishtail for Liberty Cap. Especially now that we have Mulligan and we picked up Magic Mush. Liberty Cap is kind of nerfed there as well, because it's not going to give us the Magic Mush effect, since we already had him. That's right, kids, already had him. Where we at? Get back here. Hey, you gotta watch out for those parasite shots sometimes. They're scary, dude. Alright, scythes. Get away from me. Said, get away from me. Decided to throw down a Mr. Boom there, see if I could get a lucky shot out of it. I think it's actually way worse than our Ipecac shots, but, you know. While you're waiting for Ipecac to, like, get off cooldown, why not? Or, like, something like that. Easy hit. Double charging enemies, easiest thing in my life. You know, and bit of a contrast between this run and the last one, I would say. Just a slight contrast. I hate that there's so many dips remaining here. If we could take these guys out, that'd make me feel a lot better about the whole sitch. Any more dips remaining? Nah. Except the ones that are coming out of this dude, I suppose. Get ready. Ow. How did that happen? Did I hit my own bomb there somehow? I didn't even think that was possible to hit your own bomb with an Ipecac shot. Blue Baby's only friend has appeared. Shielded Tears seems very bad, I think, on this build. Because we shoot very slowly and they would explode early, I think. I think that, like, actually is horrible. Not 100%, but I think it's horrible. Careful there, Parasite. I'm watching you, dude. we got this. Easy peasy. Keep rolling. Could use a little HP, you know, on the back end here, but we're doing fine. Got a glimpse of the boss there real quick. It's over to the right. Ah, come on, dude. What are you doing? Let's go. Let's peep this real quick because I feel like well, maybe our secret and our second secret room might be down here. Indeed, that's the case. You know, secret didn't do much for us, but second secret could be some health. It's some health. I'll take it, dude.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong with his medulla oblongata. Is there a way to know where those are coming? I never really learned that tell if there is. It's okay, we're done. Don't really care about that. I do care about the HP we're gonna get here. And I care about not taking Cursed Eye. So please don't make me. You know what? Let's do it. Let's roll the dice a little bit here. Range down. Bothers me not. Infested. Something's wrong. Infested. Alright, I'm going to take some flies and spiders with us. Let's skip this whole floor, you think? Nah, we don't need to skip this floor. We'll skip the dark room. Make this one short on the back end. Snag that before that red poop comes back. Should be doing the Liberty Cap shuffle here occasionally if I'm trying to go fast, which I am because I hate this game right now and I want to prove something. So we should be like shuffling back and forth here. Give me a little compass effect. There we go. Bottom left is where we're at. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Thank you, Gimpy. It's seriously super appreciated. Wow. Wow. Bottom left? Not this way, apparently. You know what? I don't like this at all. If you could please... There we go. And there we go. Okay. Another Mr. Boom. You shouldn't have. Really. Get me out of here. That's not a soul heart, so we're fine. I don't really understand where my boss fight is anymore. This game has thoroughly bamboozled me, and I've continued to strike myself in the face with Ipecac. Please don't let me lose this run. I see you, Silkworm. I see you, baby. No, you're supposed to not do this exact thing and free the... Okay, they're trapped on this side. Alright, we made it. I hate that room. Pins? Pins. At least one pin. What? Crap. That's not what you want. Okay, let's do it. Dude, we're so strong. If we can just get some HP back. I'm doing it. Let's do it. Let's go. Hush it is. Ipecac run. It lives, your future awaits. We unlock Darkness Falls. We unlock Suicide King. We unlock the Family Man. We unlock Blue Bomber. Pokemans. The basement is burning. Ah, burning basement. Why? Alright. Give me some health, dude. Butterbean. Wow. Ventricle Razor. What a world. Take this. Scatter bombs. Tell me this does not actually... Okay, it doesn't actually work with Ipecac, I don't think, which is a good thing. Check for a crawl space real quick. Hook me up with that sweet crawl space goodness. There it is. Could be anything. Let's do it. Hold on. Wait a second. Ah! Okay. Anti-gravity. Well, that scares the shit out of me. Are we gonna die? What's this look like? Oh, it does nothing. Cool. Okay, let's fight. We may very well die here. I don't know. I can dodge the Hush fight fairly effectively, but I thought I could just play Isaac fairly effectively until just recently, so who knows. Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't want to hold down the fire button. I'm going to tell you that right now. As long as we don't hold down the fire button, we may just be fine here. I need lots of flies to come in, and I need the dodges to be on point. You'll forgive me if commentary just up and dies here, but I really don't want to die fighting this stupid Hush fight, dude. At least we got, you know, It Lives finally unlocked. We got boss rush done. There's some stuff to be said for this run already, but I really want to do this. I want to win here. And we're not doing damage as fast as I would like to get that done. We're doing fine. Just would like to be doing this a little bit faster. The longer we're in the fight, the more likely it is for me to hit myself in the face with an errant ipecac shot. And that's just facing facts, you know? Just know thyself. Man, I'm missing that Gungeon effect of like explosions destroying enemy tiers. How great would that be in Isaac? That'd be a great item, a great mod item. Like you could name it after Enter the Gungeon or something. Name it like blank shots or something. Oh God, really? You're gonna come in from the bottom like that and just rip me a new one? No. You gotta let me up here, dude. One and a half HP. Can we do it? Oh God. That was scary. Definitely maybe could have been hit there. Just got lucky with the dodges, honestly. I won't lie to you. No, this is where you're supposed to do like your beams of light or something, not this attack again. Yeah, stay poisoned under there, sucker. Beams of light, I love it. We're definitely fast enough to get this done. No. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Our shots are too slow to withstand the zombie horde. Zambros, get out of here! No, Parasite, why? This run is just weird enough to murder me. Oh, a soul heart. Gimpy. No! Kill him! No! PM me for despair. PM4D. Oh. We'll be back next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like or a comment if you'd like to see more Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth Plus frustration, and other content when it comes out on the channel. Please subscribe. I'm Accidental Grenade. And thank you so much for watching.